first one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. It's Monday, y'all. We starting fresh. We had a great weekend of boxing. We still buzzing. And it's also another fight week. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let me see what we got in the building so far. Ratchet since 91, Mark Wonderlick, 704 Joe, Steve Elder, Mac, Todd Swindle, Slim Hussein, Tay D, Midlife Music. Where you been? Salute to you. My brother Paul Carrick in the building. Rod Neal, fam, what up? What up? Jeff Spark, always supporting in the building. Salute. Judah Ben, what up? Kid Corleone, my brother, the brothers UK, salute. Thrill Hill, Unfamiliar, salute. Ketty Pete's, Big Easy, what's good, fam? Philip D, salute. Jelly Bean, what up? Smash the like button, y'all. Shauna, what up? What up? What up? Salute to Canelo.
Guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico. And that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody. And I fight all my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with Juan Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, what he's accomplished, nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
Yo, no. Family, are we gonna allow this? I'm asking, are we gonna allow this? I mean, y'all tell me. Are we going to allow this? Huh? I mean, let me know. Because if we're going to allow it, I mean, you know. Seriously? Ryan Wright, salute. Winston Lee, Robert Singleton, Chill Time Majors, Thomas Morris. Listen, man. And you know what? This is fair to the race soldiers. I have absolutely no horse in this race. None. Well, let me say this. You know what? Let me retract that. I kind of do. I'm rooting for Benavidez. But he got to get in the goddamn ring first, Canelo. I'm rooting for Benavidez. Well, Drew, why would you be rooting for Benavidez? Because Benavidez is the American.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo.
Take that! How about that? How about those apples. Kel Too Slimy, salute. Kevin Dunbar, Big Texas. How about that? I'm rooting for the American in that equation. How about that? JB, what up? You like that? You like how I flipped that? Antonio MMA, salute. Smash my like button. I mean, King Bonnie, what up? Since they want to play that, you know what I'm saying? If you, that's what I'm saying. Please don't play that with me. Please don't play that with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please keep it about boxing. Please. Teddy Fresh in that super chat, salute, man, said, Drew, I would never understand how you in combat sport and don't want to fight the competition and make excuses, why you don't want to fight. Yo, listen, Anthony Bolton, salute. Canelo's the only person in the history of this sport that I recall can get away with this. If has ever been anybody else, please, look, I don't know everything. Bring me up to speed. Has Roberto Duran ever said, yo, I don't want to fight another Panamanian. I'll fight anybody else, but if anybody else from Panama come through the ranks, I ain't fighting them. And thank you, Thomas Morris. All he was fighting was Mexicans. He breaks the bank, and all of a sudden he don't want to fight Mexicans. Well, guess what? David is only 50% Mexican, and he don't need a green card to be here. Why is he playing this game? What the fuck is he talking about? Unbelievable, man. I don't want to fight Mexicans. Stop, man. Hold on, my boy's texting me. My brother Tony's reviews in the building. Salute, man. Where you been? Stormy, salute. The sensei, Chef Maccabee, salute. Tony said he's my belief. Canelo can't beat the best of any weight class, so he ducks. He lost to Mayweather, avoided Andrade. Should have lost to Triple G the second time. Benavidez dodged 168, lost to Bivol. Hey, man, Tony makes, bro, you make the point. I mean, you know, I say it, I'm a black guy, I'm racist. For those of you that don't know, Tony's the whitest man I've ever seen. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying. I'm wondering, Tony, do you get Canelo fans calling you racist when you say what Canelo's not doing? Do they come to your channel and be like, oh, you're gringo, you're racist, you gringo, you're racist? Or do they say, well, you know, you make the point, Tony? I mean, do you get respect? Because sheesh, everything you just wrote, I write it anywhere else. All the E's at the end. Andrew 100, salute. So, yeah, I guess I'm wrong. I'm rooting for the American. Benavidez speaks perfect Espanol and perfect English. He's an exciting fighter. He did his goddamn thing on Saturday. No excuses. I picked Caleb Plant. I was dead wrong. But I did say it was a 50-50 fight. It could play out exactly how everyone played out. He didn't get the knockout, but he turned it up at the end. He imposed his will. And I'm giving him 100% full credit. Yeah, he popped dirty for recreational coke. So what? There was nothing recreational about what Canelo did. Beef versus coke. Y'all want to play this game? Or do we want to talk boxing? Tony said, wait, I got to put this up. Mansa Musa, salute. Jay, what up? He said the problem is I get called a black racist all the time. I could show you comments for days where I get all types of racist comments. I don't know why people assume I'm black off my voice. Tony, you do sound black. Stop it. Yo, wait. I remember Tony called Fred's show, and when he got off the phone, people in the comments was like, yo, Fred, you know I was a white guy, right? Fred was like, he was white? He's like, he was white? Yo, you remember Tony? I thought you was Super Coon. And that dude, I swear to God. Melvin, what up? Oh my God, I had tears coming down my face. That shit was funny. That's okay. All the white boys that grew up around me, they sound just like you. I'll put you on the phone with my boy Jeremy. Swear to God, you will not know. And he is blonde hair, blue-eyed, and his grandparents are from Germany. You will never know. He sound like a Negro. Serious. El Padrino, what up? Code 67. Yave, what up, bro? Yeah, man. Kenny, what up? Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, never forget.
Last one on Twitter asks, Canelo, you've said before you're uncomfortable fighting other Mexican fighters. However, would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore. But you know, when you need to fight with somebody, so why not? Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
I fight anybody, but they need to fight each other too, because they just waiting for me because they want a good payday. So I know that, but they need to fight each other. Why? And I fight the winner of all of them. Everybody wants to fight me, so but they have many options too.
Yeah.
Fight each other. Why they don't fight each other? I just want to make history. The money is there, no matter what. I don't care about money. I care about my legacy.
The fuck is that?
I need it. This year I'm busy. Why they don't fight each other?
Never forget, y'all. Look, man, I'm sticking up for Benavidez. Do I got a problem with Canelo? Yes. And y'all should too. As supporters of the sport, y'all should have a problem with Canelo. Let me ask you a question. Is Canelo, as a top tier fighter, because he is top tier, is he giving you what you want? As a consumer, as a supporter of the sport, is he giving you what you want? I'm not talking to the fanboys. DJ Zion Love, salute. I'm not talking to the fanboys that unconditionally love him because they speak the same language, they're from the same country, or from the same country that their parents are from, because a lot of the, y'all know what it is. They're born here, but their parents or grandparents is from there. They got the flag in their room. Okay, that's great. But forget all of that. You can support someone and be happy for someone. I'm happy for Floyd Mayweather because he had every excuse to fail. All the odds were stacked against him. His story was very real. Boxing saved his life. That's it. Do not talk to me about the quality of man he is. That's a different conversation. but I'm happy he didn't end up a statistic. Does that make sense? Thank you. So there's conditions there. I'm talking to the Mexican fans. Dave, what up, bro? There's conditions there. Are there conditions with Floyd Mayweather? Yeah. Bro, listen. Rick Blackwell, salute. Brother Cole, where you been? My boy texting me right now. Absolutely. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, phenomenal Mexican, salute. Stop. Stop, Dave. There he is. MP.
What the fuck?
Salute. Yeah, Tony, I agree. I agree. Mac is South, my brother. Tim TV, what up? Look, man, are there conditions? Canelo popped dirty. Just disregard. He was reprimanded. And do y'all know it's a possibility he cheated Gennady Golovkin? And I'm not a Golovkin guy at all. And for those of you, there might be one person in here. I used to defend Canelo like you couldn't believe, man. I was on Facebook. Fuck y'all, Canelo's heir to the throne, all that type of shit. I was talking boxing, right? All I was saying was, you know, Canelo's skill set was that. And I was defending Canelo because at that time, you could defend him. Right? Shamar, what up? Also, they were beating me in the head with this Gennady Golovkin being better than Marvin Hagler thing. That was unacceptable. So it was more me defending Marvin Hagler and saying, by the way, Canelo can beat this guy. James Doon, what up? LeVar, what's good? Yeah, Dave, it's that long ago. It was about 8 years ago. Yeah. Cassandra, salute. Alfred, what's going on? You know, I was like, yo, wait, hold on. Gennady Golovkin still needs time to cook. He's not done yet. You just put the turkey in the oven. Y'all know it takes 4 hours. What are y'all talking about? Better than Marvin Hagler. I was like, wait a minute. What are y'all? I ain't even gonna look. We could revisit Gennady Golovkin some other day. But where it went left for me was when it came time for him to fight Gennady Golovkin. What did he do? Mauricio Sillyman said, hey, it's time, you know, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G. Canelo said, I do what I want. Take this belt. I'm not fighting him. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember he dumped the belt rather than fight Tay, good morning. Y'all make sure y'all follow Tay, Queen of MMA. She just uploaded some heat. Those of you that love MMA, she just uploaded some heat. A little history lesson. A very, very special rivalry. One of my personal favorites in MMA history. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to Tay. Y'all remember when Canelo dropped that belt and didn't fight Gennady Golovkin? Remember Gennady was walking around, just give me my belt. I'm like, do y'all know what it was like? Phenomenal Mexican, can you imagine? Joseph Wiggins, salute. After defending Canelo and saying, I mean, I was talking big mess. Getting on Facebook, that fight was next. And he just dumped the belt. I had the phone in my hand. And I said, oh, shit. Fuck. Had to go face the music. As soon as I turned my phone on, if you held it to a host kitty cat, she'd have came right there. I mean, I had an avalanche of people from around the world getting me. What happened? What happened? What happened? He dumped the belt. He's scared. I'm like, and guess what? Ghost, what up? Guess what? There was nothing I could say. You know what my response was? True. I don't know. Maybe I have more faith in his abilities than he has in himself. I don't know. He's scared. Maybe. I can't go back and forth because how could I believe what you say when I see what you do? How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? What did he do? It was time to fight him. He dropped the belt. That, Mikey, what up? That didn't make any sense to me. I think that was the one time even Mauricio Silly Man was confused. He was like, what? Gay? Gay? You can beat him, gay? Gay? What'd you do? Gay? What? There was nothing I could say. When I tell you I got hit with an avalanche of, I'm talking about over 1,000 people getting me over Canelo. So when I tell you I was in a pocket for Canelo once upon a time, see, half of y'all are new fans. Y'all don't even know. When I was on Facebook, I was in a pocket like this for Canelo. Me and Xavier. A couple other guys in there. We were like the Canelo defense team. Specific volume in the building. Go subscribe to my brother. That boy got talent. We was in the pocket for Canelo. So please don't tell me that I'm not justified for feeling a certain kind of way about that guy. That was the first time he did that. That was the first time. I was also in there saying, yo, look, Canelo's my guy, but I don't know about that Lara fight, man. That was tough. He should run it back. Now, why wouldn't I say that? And that was when I saw some things that was kind of strange. You know what happened after I said, you know, I think Canelo should run it back with Lara. Then I had some of the Latinos in there. Oh, I don't know. Why'd you say that? It was a close fight. I think he needs to make a statement. Put an exclamation on it. He might get him the next time. Now, here I am talking boxing. And what do you think half of those Latinos did to me? What do you think they did to me? I don't know. Drew used to be cool. Huh? What are you talking about? No, I think Drew just wanted to run him back because, he black. Wait a minute. I know he's black. I don't think you want him to run it back for two reasons. I think you think that Canelo will lose, and you're protecting your guy because he's Mexican. Lara's black. He's also Cuban. You want me to go there? For real, for real? You want me to go there for real, for real? You ever spoke to a black person in Spanish as their first language? And you try and explain to them that they're black? Y'all ever had that conversation? It's very irritating. It's very irritating. Which is why I don't have it. Which is why I kept it boxing. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That was the first wave of bullshit I was met with over that. Meanwhile, Floyd had a tough fight. I wanted him to run it back. I said, I think he won against Castillo. He's fighting with a broken hand. Oh, you're making excuses. I said, run it back. He ran it back and beat him. And what's interesting is, when he beat him the second time, Jose Luis Castillo, when he beat him the second time, the scorecards was closer. And that fight was not even close. But the scorecards was closer. But I said run it back. He fought Maidana. People swore up and down he lost that fight. I said, nope, he won. Shut the fuck up. You know what? Run it back. And this was A-side Floyd, the face of boxing. He has close fights. He got to run it back. Canelo has a close fight with Lara. I said, he need to fight him again and prove that he was just off his game that night. See, I want to see fighters that I support be the best. Be the best, you got to beat the best. Pablo Escobar, salute. Wayman Davis, salute. Julius N, salute. Smash my like button. That's the difference. See, I was keeping it boxing. Put it out of reach, man. Run it back with Lara, style on him, prove you the best. And they turned on me. The first wave of Canelo fans turned on me. I was like, wow, okay, so I ignored that. I said, whatever. Well, I'm keeping it boxing, what are they keeping it? I go to any other boxing page, I don't see them talking about anything else. But they come out for Canelo. I went through the same thing with the Pacquiao fans. It was ridiculous. Listen, if you never had that conversation, don't do it, man. I've never been more irritated in my life than talking to a black Tino, and there's a reason why Chris Colbert irritates me. There's a reason why. Wearing that fucking sombrero. That's irritating because of, and that's why I told y'all, I judged his performance this past Saturday. That was boxing. But I told people, I'm not rooting for that kid. And that's personal. It has nothing to do with boxing. That's personal. I'll tell y'all when it's personal. With this Canelo shit, it's kind of personal. It's personal. And it's boxing. It's personal because the man cheated. And the world don't care. The world don't care. Big Baby Miller offset his whole career and is just now getting back in the ring. Canelo got a slap on the wrist. They inventing franchise statuses for him. The red carpet's rolled out for him along to match his red fucking hair. And then I'm looking at Floyd. I was like, yo, this is who you pass the baton to? This guy? All right, man. Okay. You couldn't give it to Keith Thurman? Man, all right. Okay. All right, fine. But this is what we're dealing with. Mr. Mont, salute, OG. Go subscribe to my brother, Mr. Mont, the OG. Salute. It's fucking crazy. I try to keep it boxing. I try. So the first wave of Canelo fans just did that to me, and I'm like, yo, you guys are weird. You guys are weird. What is wrong with you? Fine, man. You know what else I found very funny? Y'all ready for this? And this is another reason why I left Facebook as far as boxing was concerned. The Mexicans and the black Cubans, the black Tinos. You know the motherfuckers forming an alliance and shit on me. I said, Jesus Christ. Y'all got more smoke than for me. Yeah, I got for Canelo, and y'all man got robbed. You want to know what a spit in the face is? That. Then a couple of years later, your Dennis Ugas turned right around and said, MAGA.
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
Take that.
Boxing, please. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I read it. I was like, did someone hack his shit? No. No. That conversation is very irritating. I don't have it anymore. I don't. Black Cubans, black Dominicans, black Puerto Ricans. I'm not doing it. I do not do it. I do not do it. It is so aggravating. My only defense is to tell them, here's what you do. You're safe in Florida. You're safe in New York. When you get some time, go to West Virginia. Go anywhere. Park your car and just walk around. Just walk around. And keep your run shoes on. They're going to let you know what color you are. They'll let you know. But I'm in the pocket for Canelo, though, on Facebook. I was, because I was keeping it boxing. I wanted him to fight Lara to silence the critics. If Floyd Mayweather didn't fight back Jose Luis Castillo, we would be talking about that right now. He could have still been 50-0, minus one Castillo fight. It could have fought somebody else and beat him. Everyone will bring up Castillo won the first fight. Let's say the second fight that happened. We would still, let's say he retired 49-0 and he didn't rematch Castillo. Everyone would say You know, as good as he was, that Castillo fight, they will be in our chats right now. Hey, Castillo. And guess what? I'd say the same shit. Like, yo, you know what? That fight, I gave it to him, but if he lost it or they called it a draw, I'd have understood. Right? Because I'm keeping it boxing. Right? But they're not. Now, I know this is long-winded, but I'm making a point. And I'm doing a show here. Canelo has the red carpet rolled out for him. And I think he's on his way out. If you look at the landscape of 168 and 175, where's he going? He's not doing anything at 175. Listen, and this is not a stretch. He's not even beating Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard could box, and he's too big. And dare I say, he's too strong. He's not beating him either. Kovalev wanted the rematch with a full real camp. Draw, what up? Jim Diamond, what up? Draw said, tell him to come to Georgia, not Atlanta, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, plus Tennessee. They can't even spell those goddamn states, brother. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying West Virginia to be nice. You know how I know about West Virginia? I fucked around and drove through there by accident. I said, yo, we was getting gas, and I looked around, and I watched the looks I was getting out of my peripheral. I mean, country-ass crackers. And I was like, yo, fill the tank up. We're going to get in that highway, and we ain't stopping. Where are we? We're where? Nope. Nope. Heard about this place. Nope. Walk your black Spanish-speaking ass in any one of those goddamn southern states. You ain't gonna make it. Fine. Do what it do. Whatever, man. Exactly, Dave. He gonna fuck around and get a Berlanga fight. And salute to Berlanga, but he's not ready. He's not beating Canelo. Y'all just reminded me of something. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I gotta start labeling my stuff better. I be messing up. Oh man. I know I have it here somewhere. The reason why, let's see if I can find it. It's probably not here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hard work. It's a lot of times, I'll have something, and if I don't label it correctly, it gets lost in the shuffle. I'm not even gonna look for it. I got a lot of stuff. Anyway. Yeah, I ain't even gonna bother looking for it. It is what it is. Anyway, I'll upload this one though. This was funny. I'm a jerk. Troy, what up, man? The issue with Canelo is that there's nowhere for him to go. The landscape is the water's too deep, man. He does nothing at 175. And mind you, this is the issue with being the A side when you're not willing to perform to the best of your abilities. He's not beating Bivol. Benavidez stops him. Anthony Yard beats him up. He tried to go to cruiserweight to fight MacBook Pro. Now I'm not even sure he beats him. I mean, he was trying to legacy pad something silly because MacBook Pro had a belt, didn't he? He had a WBC strap. He went and tried to go get that. That ain't work out. So you go to 168. He beat Caleb Plant for that belt. Now he's undisputed. What does he do at 168 now? Andrade's there. Charlo's lurking around still. I mean, at 160, but he's still lurking around there. But the only fight at 168 that makes sense is Benavidez. Why would you not fight Benavidez? Can any Canelo fan, when this video goes up and you bombard me with your racist bullshit, while you're at it, after you call me out my name and try and give me a brief history lesson on why Mexicanos don't like black people, whatever you want to spend, when you're done, you said all that. I heard it. After you've insulted me and everything else, please explain to me why Canelo is not fighting David Benavidez. Go.
First thing that comes to Canelo's mind when I say Triple G.
Great fighter.
Ooh, okay. Who upsets you more right now, Demetrius Andrade or Caleb Plant?
Caleb Plant.
Okay. Which fight is more realistic that you could see yourself fighting next, David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo?
Charlo.
Pound for pound, the best fighter walking right now on the planet. Is it Terrence Bud Crawford? Is it Tyson Fury? Is it Alexander Usyk? Or is it Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo Alvarez.
Love my editing. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, salute. Yeah, Black Vision, what up? Ghost says he ain't gonna have to worry about Benavidez after September. Canelo, send Morrell the hitman fee. We handle that. G Brown, salute. And Edgar, what up? I also see John Hugh, what up? Y'all know who Mbili is? He's a no-nonsense. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a mix there. Morrell's also in the mix. Here's the thing. Canelo could do anything he wants to do. He can create a B-side. Like out of the ether. He can do whatever it is he wants to do. He can do whatever he wants to do. And Billy is the true definition of super high risk with no reward. If you don't know who Mbili is, YouTube him. He's like a mini Ike Abiabuchi. Canelo, please, look, Canelo fans, I'm doing you a favor by saying this. Don't fight that guy. Don't fight that guy. Don't fight that guy. Because no one knows who he is, and he will beat the shit out of Canelo. You don't believe me? Just go watch. And if you think that he can beat him and get credit for it, go email or tweet Canelo and call him, build up in Billy. That's what you do. Build him up. You're better off with Billy saying, no one knows who he is. He don't sell no seats. Great. Trust me. You don't want to get to know that guy. Ignore him. Treat Billy like how you're treating Andre. Nobody knows who he is. Get the fuck out of here. Do that. Don't go there. I'm telling you not to go there. I'm doing y'all a favor. Because if you go there, there ain't nothing over there. He ain't got no belt. He's been on television a couple of times. But yo, don't go there. Let me speak up Benavidez. I'm doing you a favor. Because that shit over there, you don't want no problems with that kid. I'm just telling you. Now, Morrell, similar problems. Similar problems. It is shark infested. Canelo's on a raft. There's piranhas there. There's sharks there. There's gators over there. There's a chopper over him that says, yo, give me your hand, because I can take you out of this. That's retirement. You see, when you're the A side, there's no light work. That's why people were mad when he was trying to go fight MacBook Air at cruiserweight. Everyone was like, yo, come on. No. No one knows who that is. And dare I say, Tiffany, what up? Dare I say, DOG, what up? Dare I say that, yo, MacBook might have messed around and beat him. Has Canelo lost a step? Watch this. Now listen carefully, y'all. Was Canelo as advertised in the first place? Has he lost a step, or was he as advertised in the first place? Canelo's really good. He's really, really good. But after Floyd, was his career strategically mapped out? And Billy is not James Kirkland, y'all. And Billy is not James Kirkland. Look him up. It's not a game. T Hunt, what up? Oh my God, he said, and Billy will mess around and send you wherever Charles Martin went. Yo, if y'all don't know who Billy is, Google him, go to YouTube. He's a effing animal, man. And I'm sure Canelo got matchmakers that are paid to look out for guys like that. Remember what I said? The next face of boxing is somewhere in those rankings. It's somewhere in the gym sparring with somebody. We just haven't heard of him. And Billy is that guy. Quietly doing this thing, and I watched him, and I'm like, yo, Stormy spoke on it. He's one of those guys like, yo, this dude right here might be a problem. This is old school stuff right here. And Canelo has millions of dollars. Let me know what's going on in these rankings. And Billy will fuck around and pop up and be like number 2 or number 3 somewhere. Like right now, I'm saying his name. Ghost knows who he is. Stormy knows who he is. There's a handful of people in the chat that knows who he is. He'll fuck around and somehow this is a hypothetical. He'll end up in the ring with Berlanga and be fighting right here in New York at the theater. This is just hypothetical, y'all. And he'll maul Berlanga. And we'll be like, what the? Who is this? Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. This guy's dangerous. Now, this is boxing. Anything can happen. He could lose his next fight. But from what I saw, what I've been watching, I was like, yo, hold on. What's his name? Okay, I'm watching. Is he ready for prime time? I don't know. I know what I'm seeing. And Canelo's that kind of guy. He's the A side for everything. He'll make you a rock star. Canelo Alvarez versus Mbili. Everyone be like, yo, who the fuck is that? Me, Ghost, and Storm be the only motherfucker sent back like, oh, shit. Yo, Canelo gonna lose, y'all. It was like that with Bivol, sort of. He's not a household name. Nobody was checking for him. I mean, the Canelo man fans that don't watch boxing, and for the most part, we was like, yo, all right, we know why Canelo's doing this. He's going to go up there, snatch his belt. They're going to strip. He's going to beat him on the cards, or he's going to take a dive. We were thinking worst case scenario because it's legacy pattern at this point. It's a legacy pattern. And he put the beats on Canelo. And how many of y'all, when the bell rang, we was like, Bivol won, but watch what they do. How many of y'all said, yo, Bivol won, but we know what he's going to do. We know what's going to happen because we know the sport of boxing. And when he got the win, we was like, oh, shoot, they got it right. The scorecards were still suspect, though. Healer, what up? Kamara, what's good? NBA D Nice, where you been? Mikey, what up? What up? TD Harlan in that super chat. He said, bruh, Cinnamon ain't gonna fight Benavidez. He's not. He's not. And here I am speaking up on the behalf of a fellow Latino. Why don't y'all want Benavidez to get this fight? I don't watch anything else. Bob, salute. What are they saying on the other channels? I'm curious. Are they campaigning for Benavidez? He's an exciting fighter. He's young. He came in shape. I like what he did. Caleb Plant, that's a quality win. Are they saying, oh, well, Canelo stopped Caleb? Oh, okay, fine. Now fight Benavidez. Does Canelo win? I don't know. How do we find out? I don't know. Is there like a fucking civil war going on over there? I don't know. I just want to see the damn fight. You already got knighted by Mike Tyson, the Mexican monster. He was knighted by Iron Mike. I hereby name you the Mexican monster. Great. He's ready for the smoke. He said it. He said his name on more than one occasion. Come on. Take it. Canelo stopped Plant. Benavidez couldn't do it. Great. Carry that into the fight. Don't y'all share a fan base? Or are y'all gonna pop that, oh, he's only half Mexican shit? Are y'all gonna be like, yo, F Ecuador, that type of stuff, whatever it is that y'all feel like y'all doing? I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just want to see. All right, y'all said all that. Can I see the fight, please? Damn. I ain't got nothing to do with anything over there. It's silly. Can we get the fight? You know, black people mean business when we clap out every goddamn syllable in consonant and vowel. Can we get the fight? Oh, man, what up? Joe Townsend in the building. Go subscribe to Art Man. That boy got talent. Logos. He's an illustrator. He's damn good at it. Hit him up on his IG. Anthony Davis, salute. Yeah, and you know what it is, Anthony? All the guys, Teach, what up? All the guys that we may not have heard of surrounding him, there's nowhere. Let me pull up these rankings. There's nowhere for Canelo to go. Let me pull up these goddamn rankings. These are the latest rankings. 175. This is all I'm going to tell you. He's an undisputed champion, right? Artur Benavidez has 3 belts. WBC, IBF, and WBO. Dimitri Bivol has WBA. Stay the hell out of there, Canelo. Stay the hell out of there. Because I don't want you going to 175, and I don't want to hear I'm fighting Joshua Buatsi, Caleb Smith, that's John Pascal. He'll pull one of those. Gilberto Ramirez, whatever. I don't want to hear that. How annoying would it be? Canelo Alvarez campaigning at 175 versus the legendary John Pascal. I'd be like, man, he'll do it. He'll do some weird shit like that. So stay out of 175. 168, you're undisputed. You're fighting John Ryder, because that's a fight we was checking for. What do they call him? What is John Ryder's name? What do they call him? The Gorilla? They call him the Gorilla. They call him the Gorilla. Gorilla. PGH, what up, man? John the Gorilla Ryder. So we was definitely salute to TD Harden. With the orangutan emoji. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Anthony, you an illustrator too? Post some of your work, brother. Yes, sir. We support over here. That's what I'm talking about. John the Gorilla Rider. Oh, man. So let me tell you the landscape of the WBO. This is from Boxing Scene. So John Ryder and Saul Canelo Alvarez, they're looking to get it on. Andrade's #1 in the WBO. So you would think he's up next. Psych. All right. Eric Bazinian, I'm not even educated on who the hell that is. Diego Pacheco. Edgar Berlanga is #5 in the WBO. Edgar Berlanga is #4 in the IBF. And where is he? In the WBA, he's not even ranked. Look at Jose Uzcategui is all the way at number 9. Number 5 in the WBA is Christian Mbele. Don't do it, dude. Andrade is number 2 in the WBA. Caleb Plant is number 1. He just lost. That fight's not gonna make no sense. But the WBA, David Morrell. Hold on, y'all. I am not donating anything to anyone that was law enforcement looking for donations. Donate to the family of Eric Garner. Then come talk to me. Boxing, please. I'm calling my house phone, too. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Ask me for shit. The fuck? Have y'all donated to Eric Garner? Have y'all made sure his kids got through college? If y'all donated to Eric Garner, make sure his kids got through college. That's all I'm asking. If you can call me and ask me for a donation, you can answer that question. Have you donated to the family of Eric Garner? That's what I'm asking. No? Have a good day. Offset my whole shit. What the fuck was I talking about? Rankings. Shit got me mad just now, man. What are you doing? Christian Mbele's ranked number 5 in the WBA. David Morrell is right in line to fight Canelo Alvarez. So if Saul beats John Ryder, David Morrell's right there. David Morrell is a dangerous fight. All right? But the more popular fight, because now Canelo is at A side, and we know he does what he wants. All right, Devon. Let me do this for my brother. Send the link to Divine Sense real quick. All right, Devon, check your inbox. Check your inbox, good brother. Man, that shit got me in my feelings, man. What are y'all doing? Donations. Fuck out of here, man. What you mean? Yeah, Dave, they call you too, for real? Come on, man. Yeah, there need to be more news about them firing police officers, not taking the side of these man. You know how many women that white chick that wants to talk about she's the victim now after she done fucked half the department and had a threesome with some dude and his wife, and now she the victim. You heard about that? You got officers harassing people on and off duty, in the street, on social media. You want a fucking donation? Sick my duck. Get out of here. Canelo's a super A-side. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. He can fight Morrell, and it could be a problem. Since he's the A-side, and this is a fight that's in high demand, why not fight Benavidez? It just makes sense. Why not? There's a popular demand for that. And Canelo does what he wants anyway. He tried to fight MacBook Air. Nobody was checking for the Bibble fight. He went to do that. And guess what, y'all? Stop telling me about... I'm talking to the Canelo Man fans right now. Stop telling me what makes sense and what doesn't. One guy, one name, 2 words. Avni Yildirim.
Whoa! What the That's kind of pretty before it gets started.
What? You see, as soon as he did that, he removed everything. That shit is over. That shit is over. Trey Sean, what up? That's over. I don't want to hear it. Once you fought Avni Yildirim, nobody asked for that. Wait a minute. Y'all want a better one? Was y'all checking for No, wait. No, I'm sorry. No. I don't know who pulled more fuck shit. Gennady Golovkin or Gennady or Canelo. Word up. Who the hell asked for Callum Smith? Ultimate Fight Club, salute. Word, ain't no one was checking for John Ryder. When that was signed, we was like, wait, what? For what? And then insult to injury, turns out his name is Gorilla.
Monkey!
Oh my God.
Hello, monkeys.
Let me find out Gorilla's a monkey. He said everyone needs to fight each other, and I fight the win of everybody else. So what? Everyone's supposed to have a tournament? And what did you do to get where you are? You got a Floyd Mayweather payday. That's all you did. Divine Sense in the mother effing building. Salute, bro.
Yo.
What's good?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. How you been?
How you look? Yeah, man, I've been good, bro. I've been good. Just been doing a lot of competitions lately, man, and I'm a man of focus, you know what I mean? I gotta stay focused, and sometimes YouTube be too many distractions, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I know.
gotta handle my business, and I got a little bit of a break, so I came back on here, you know, to chop it up with the family.
No
I
doubt.
just went live about 30 minutes ago. And there's probably some people here in your chat that were over on my live, and they probably stopped by yours. As I came in, I heard you speaking a little bit about Canelo, and I'm glad you did, because this is what I'm noticing. I commentated on the fight live. I'm talking about Benavidez Plant. I scored a draw.
Okay.
And before anybody said, "Oh, what you talking about? It's a draw, bro." Look, first off, I'm not the only one who scored a draw. 78 scored a draw too. All right. There's a few little rounds that 78 and I had different. He gave the first 6 to Plant, and the last 6 to Benavidez. I gave the first 4 to Plant. And then I gave 5, 6, 7, 8 to Benavidez, but I actually gave Plant the 9th rounds because I felt like Benavidez almost knocked him out in the 8th. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
In the 8th round was when Plant got in some serious trouble. And I felt like 9, Plant like came back and was like, try to make up for it because he knew he lost that round. And I thought that he did decently. I gave 10, 11 to a Benavidez. Those were clear Benavidez rounds. And I gave the 12th round to Plant because I feel like he let Plant off the hook. I didn't see Benavidez say, fuck, it's the last round. I got to knock this dude out. I felt like he took his foot off the gas. And I don't think he did enough in that 12th round that won the fight, won that round clearly. So therefore I had it a draw. So I got to put that out there, Drew, so people know, to be completely transparent, how I saw the fight. With that being said, I commentated on the fight. I couldn't stick around long to do post-fight thoughts. I commentated, let the people know my scorecards, and I bounced. I didn't get on YouTube for like 8 or 9 hours, and I watched 78's live. And you know, I'm reading the comment section, right? You know, the comment section be going. You know how that shit goes.
It get crazy. It's
wild,
yeah.
Especially like 78 because and you know 78, he keeps it public, right? So anybody come up in there. And so I'm reading the comments and I'm seeing a lot of Plant ain't shit, Plant's a bitch, Plant's a pussy, Plant all he does is clinch, all he does is hold. You know, he disappointed me. He's not allowed to be at the cookout no more. I was fucking with Plant, but I ain't fucking with them no more. All this shit, right? And even 78, I think you were on that live too, because I saw you send him a super chat.
Mm-hmm.
And 78 was like, "What? Why y'all shitting on this man like this?" Because a lot of you dudes were talking about, man, I fuck with me with some Caleb Plant, bro. Like, did you see what he did to Darrell? Yeah, that's my boy right there, Plant.
Yeah, I fuck with Caleb. He got a black wife.
Loss, yeah. As soon as he takes a loss, oh man, I can't fuck with Plant like that no more, man. He don't got it. He don't got the goods. So we don't even got to dive into the fact that none of these dudes saying this shit can even hold Caleb Plant's jockstrap. Let's keep it 100, first and foremost. But let's drill down on something deeper. Going back to what you were saying about Canelo. I find it ironic that a man in Caleb Plant, quick to criticize him and ridicule him for taking an L, but this guy, 3 fights in a row, Drew, 3 fights in a row, has took on extremely stiff competition.
Yep.
The man had like 19 fights. 19 fights, and he fights Canelo, the pound-for-pound best fighter. And he held his own for like 7 rounds. Then he takes a loss. What do a lot of fighters do, Drew, after they get knocked out? They go, oh, but you know, I got a comeback fight. I need a tune-up.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Darrell ain't no damn tune-up.
Nope.
That man could have seriously fucked up Plant. He could have made Plant disappear. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
If Darrell would have knocked out Plant, Plant would have been done. He would have been so hard for him to get back into the conversation. So he takes on a very stiff opponent in Anthony Darrell, knocks him out, and then he could have said, you know what, I'm going to enjoy this victory. Let me pop my collar and go fight a number 15 guy. Let me get a couple other fights under my belt before I go fuck around with the David Benavidez. No, the next fight, he fights Benavidez, the number 1 contender to Canelo.
Yep.
And he fought 12 rounds. And I don't give a fuck when nobody talking about, oh, he clinched too much and this and that. Go take that up with Kenny Bayless. Caleb Plant is a pure boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather clinched. Pernell Whitaker clinched. Willie Pep clinched. These guys clinch. It's part of their defensive mechanism. It is the referee's job to control the fight. So I don't want to hear none of that shit about clinching or none of that. If you get away with it, you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see a lot of people, and I love me some Devin Haney. Okay, I think Devin Haney is potentially gonna eclipse Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
But Devin Haney clinches a lot too. And I see you guys going out there talking about, oh, they get mad when they talk about Devin Haney or people criticizing Devin Haney for clinching. They're like, no, he don't clinch, man. He boxing. But then when Plant clinching, oh, why he clinching, bro? Why he clinching like that?
Let me add to that.
Yeah, I see the healer in the chat. Fucking Klitschko.
Clinchko. We was calling him Clinchko in the 90s. Jab straight, clinch, jab straight. John Ruiz. He was a hug. He was giving out free hugs. Devin Haney during the Linares fight, he made a mistake. I believe that was round 10. He got hit. He got wobbled. Linares, he cracked him really good. And he wobbled back to the corner. Round 11, you do what you're taught to do. Until he got his legs back, he had to clinch. Okay? He clinched. Round 12, it was back to business. It's a part of the game. Now, I know that there's a difference between clinching and holding. I get it. But that's a strategy that the opponent has to get past. And if the ref sees a means of discipline, then it's up to the ref to discipline him. Kenny Bayless didn't take a point. So therefore, everything was legal. So as far as the fight is concerned, could it be that Benavidez won the drama of the fight rather than the fight itself? Is that fair to say? I could see a draw. I thought Plant would win it, but I could see a draw. I can also see if people said that Plant won. I could see all the options. But, you know, boxing fans, we have short-term memory. They remember the bad rounds. They remember all the bad rounds, all right? But they disregard the work that the actual fighter was doing. Case in point, I thought that El Rayo won. I thought he beat Chris Colbert, all right? Because the rounds that Colbert lost, when he got hurt 4 times in that fight, badly, including round 10. Before the round ended, he got wobbled again. To me, the way I scored it, and I don't like Colbert for personal reasons, but keeping it boxing, I said that there's no way he won that fight because the rounds that he did lose to on top of that, he got hurt badly in those fights, in those rounds. So I don't understand. That's another thing, but I'm using that to make an example. I'm using that to make the point. I'm using that example to make a point. It might be that Benavidez won that fight because it gets us that much closer to what could possibly happen between him and Canelo. That could be it. But Plant, if Plant walks away with the victory or a draw, that offsets a lot of money or potential money that could be made. You understand? To me, Plant didn't lose any stock with me. He's still a live dog. Go ahead.
100%. Yeah, I mean, one of the judges scored at 117, 111.
How?
This is the type of shit, like, that's a whole nother bag of potatoes right there. But I wanted to talk. I wasn't able to get to my point about Canelo, and that's partly my fault because I'm ranting. I find it ironic how, again, people are quick to criticize Plant, which I just pointed out, his last 3 fights have all been in the top at least 4.
Yeah.
Right? With the pound-for-pound best, the #1 contender, and whatever Darrell was ranked, probably like number 3 or number 4 or something like that. Right? But then guess what? You guys are quick to criticize Caleb Plant, but what's your boy Canelo about to do?
He's about to fight the gorilla.
This motherfucker is about to go fight John Ryder. Who the fuck is John Ryder?
I don't know, bro. Did he lose to Caleb Smith?
The same people that I see all over YouTube talking all this shit about plant this and plant that. And it's not just Plant, it's other fighters too. But in recent memory, Plant are the same people talking about Canelo is the pound for pound best. He's one of the best to ever do it. Canelo is unstoppable. Well, he's going to be unstoppable when he fights motherfuckers like John Ryder. Oh, he's going to be unstoppable, all right? Because the moment he stepped up to the plate, because his balls got a little bit too big, he got knocked down a few notches. And then what does he do? Oh, I'm going to give you a nice, humble piece of reminding pie. What did he do after he took that humble piece of pie for himself? He goes and fights an old Triple G.
A fight that he said he wasn't going to do.
Who the fuck was out? Right. Who? I mean, refresh my memory, Drew. But after he lost to Bivol, who said, oh, I can't wait to see Triple G fight? That fight makes a lot of sense.
Not me.
I don't even think Canelo fans were saying that. I don't even think Canelo fans were saying.
No, they weren't.
So what I'm saying is, I don't want to flip. Go ahead.
He fought. He lost to Rocky. Liam, Caleb's. Well, I get all those guys confused. I said Liam Smith. I don't know. So this dude Ryan, John Knight Ryder, Michael Knight. He lost to Rocky Fielding. Didn't Rocky Fielding get his arm broke against Canelo? Some weird shit. Is that him? That's the guy that got his arm broke. He beat John Ryder. Now we don't do triangle theories here, but I mean, look, Canelo is the super duper A side. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do.
Yeah.
So he's choosing to fight Ryder. He don't have to do that. Once he fought Abner Yildirim, everything went away. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Why not Benavidez? Because what he didn't do, he didn't fight Andre, he didn't fight Jamal Charlo, he didn't fight Jamal Charlo, he didn't rematch Landry Lara. He gave us Abner Yildirim, y'all. And now he's giving you Knight Rider, the Gorilla Knight Rider. He gave us Rocky Fielding.
Facts.
You understand? Why not Benavidez? What's the excuse? What's the excuse, man? Come on, man. This is nonsense.
And it's crazy when you think about it, because I flipped a question, right? And I understand some of these guys are at 160, but just to entertain a conversation, who wins, Caleb Plant or Callum Smith? Who wins, Caleb Plant or Liam Smith?
Plant beats both those guys.
Right?
That's my opinion.
I think he styles the shit out of them, is what he does. I think he embarrasses them. So, look, all I wanted to do is come on here and make a quick point. I didn't want to take over your show, but it's like I have an agitation, and I have an extreme pet peeve when people come out here and disrespect fighters like that. And a performance where Plant showed tremendous heart. And unless you've been in the trenches and you're getting punched in the face, and you got to deal with a man like Benavidez, that motherfucker don't stop worth shit. That's an everlasting Duracell battery. That shit ain't ever going out. Right? You got it. You're dealing with a lot in there, the pressure, the adrenaline, the everything out there. And it was definitely a pro Benavidez crowd too. And don't get me started on the fucking commentary. I had to turn that shit off, Drew. Bro, crying, bro.
Man.
Like Al Bernstein, I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, cry. Well, I don't understand why Plant's holding like this. Kenny Bayless, can you please do something? Oh my God. Oh, Plant's hurt. Oh, yep, he's hurt. Yep, look at Plant. He's hurt again. Yep. Oh, God, look at Benavidez. Oh, he's amazing. Oh, God, this guy's so good. Look, he's so strong. Oh, my God. Bro, I mean, I don't know if it's because they hate Plant or they just have a love affair with Benavidez or what the deal is.
I think it was in the best interest of business for Benavidez to win, but Plant was a live dog. He was a live dog, and if he had got a draw or got the nod against Benavidez, Canelo's not fighting Plant again, although we'd like to see it, but he's not fighting him again, and there's no popular demand for it. They want Canelo to win and move forward. And right now, Benavidez is in the way. But thanks to the business, and I'm telling you, if he beats John Ryder, because he got to win that fight, people will be content with him fighting Berlanga. They're going to look past Billy and all these other dangerous guys. If he fights Berlanga's not ready for that yet. Berlanga likes to bite people when he's not getting his way in the ring.
But Drew, looking at the scorecards, bro, Plant had to knock out Benavidez to win this fight.
Which was insane.
Right? Like
that was insane.
Even if Plant, let's say if I had it a draw, right? But let's say if Plant clearly won 2 more rounds, he should have clearly won a decision. 117-112, or sorry, 117-111 and 116-112, he still would have lost.
But wait a minute, who are the judges?
I don't even remember.
Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm asking that. There's a reason why I'm asking that. Let's because the fight was in Vegas, right?
Yes.
And you even heard Elmo say, "I don't ever want to fight in Vegas again." Wow!
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Bro.
Don't do it to me.
Tim Cheatham, Dave Moretti, Steve Weisfeld. That's 3 of the Fantastic 4.
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets.
Take that. I'm right. Go to my page and put in the Fantastic 4 on my page. Who's the last person missing from there? The judge that retired. Huh? That's 3 of the Fantastic 4. The 4th motherfucker retired, and he has a full-time position in the WBA. Vegas, anyone? I am never going to Vegas to watch a boxing match. I promise you. Look, I'm not making it up.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Plant had to knock out Benavidez to win this fight, y'all. It doesn't matter if you had it a draw or you had Benavidez winning by a couple of rounds. It don't matter. The reality is Plant had to knock out Benavidez to win the fight. Look at the scorecards.
Unfucking believable.
And you know what, Drew? Hey, if Kenny Bayless is on Plant's side, well, fuck, at least he's got somebody. At least he got somebody trying to help him out. Cause he sure fucking got the crowd. He ain't got the judges.
If Russell Morrow was in there, Plant would have won no rounds. And let me address the good brother Boxing Merca. He says Canelo was too small for Bivol to be fair. Sergey Kovalev is my height. He's 6'2", and he knocked him out. That's all I'm saying. No excuses, right? I mean, that's all I'm saying. And yeah, Bivol is too big for him. But he went up there and he tried to pad his legacy, and they was like, nope, we're not having that shit. You know, I mean, look, this is Canelo. He can go to cruiserweight. He tried to go to MacBook Air and cruiserweight. Cruiserweight is what? Like 199 and to what? Like 205 or something? Something crazy like that? He was about to go there.
Yep.
They can announce.
Can you highlight Asante L's comment.
This one right here?
Yeah, we're gonna talk boxing now, a little bit. Plant won the first 6 rounds, but he exposed himself by not having any power after round 7. Here's what I want to say about that. First, we got to remind ourselves. Sometimes we get a little bit fixated, and I'm not accusing the gentleman here in the comment, but we get a little bit fixated sometimes as boxing fans about power and what that is and knockouts. Caleb Plant has 13 knockouts. He's not a big puncher. He never has been, and he probably never will be. You're born with power, just like you're born with the chin. Now, you can get a little bit heavier punches. You can make them a bit more crisp and sharp, etc., etc. You can argue that once upon a time, Floyd Mayweather Jr. actually had power. As a matter of fact, it worked against him because he fucked up his hands.
Yeah.
And he couldn't throw big punches anymore. He had to win fights by controlling them and outscoring. Caleb Plant, this thing is like, oh, he had to have power in order to win this fight. That is not true. Maidana had more power than Mayweather. Guerrero probably has more overall punching power than Mayweather. Canelo has more power than Mayweather. De La Hoya has more power than Mayweather. You don't need power to win fights. Caleb Plant lost this fight because he did not capitalize on Benavidez' mistakes.
Yeah.
Benavidez was reaching a lot. He was letting his hands down a lot. And Plant was too concerned about trying to work behind the shoulder roll. And while in the shoulder roll, he wasn't throwing any inside shots. His inside game, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I like Caleb Plant, and I can see in the chat that a lot of people do, is that Caleb Plant is a C+ inside fighter. He's not that good on the inside. That's just fact. He is fantastic. He's an A+ fighter, maybe not A+, but a solid A outside fighting at range. He uses the jab very well. He lines up shop. He's very accurate. He knows how to keep the distance. He did that for 6 rounds. You don't need power. You don't like sit down on a punch. Like, here's the thing. Let me try to like solidify this right quick. Caleb Plant, if Benavidez is standing in front of him with his hands up, Caleb Plant, if he fought Benavidez 100 times, would not knock out Benavidez 100 times with Benavidez with his hands up. I don't care if the punches get through or not.
Right.
Plant ain't got that type of power. The only way Plant drops Benavidez is, as I mentioned earlier, if he capitalizes on Benavidez' mistakes, and as he reaches, he goes over the top and pops that dude in the chin as he's coming forward. You don't need power to do that. You need timing and accuracy. Now, that's the crazy thing, right? Imagine if Plant just dropped Benavidez once as he's coming in. Didn't hurt him, didn't knock him out, but dropped him. What are these fucking judges that you just pulled up on the screen? What would they have judged scored the fight then? This is the real thing that we should be talking about and addressing. The fight is what it is. Benavidez was the better man. Slightly, but better. Fair enough. I got a lot of love for Benavidez. He's from my fucking hometown in Phoenix. We grew up in the same hood. He's 10 years younger. I know his dad. Mm-hmm. I'm happy that he is putting Phoenix on the map.
Yes. Yes.
And I have a lot of respect and love for him. But we got to look at this glaring fucking problem in boxing. Right? I mean, someone said in the comment, were you saying you think Plant won? No, I'm not saying that. I scored a draw. But if you said, if you thought that Plant won by a round, I can't get mad at you. If you said you got Benavidez up by a round 2 max, I can't get mad at you. But I'm going to get fucking pissed off when it's 117, 111, and
111.
116, 112.
Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing, and I need y'all to pay attention, all right? I have no problem saying Benavidez won. None. I got no smoke.
Nope.
I can also see a draw. I can also see where people are coming from saying that, yo, I think Plant won by a round. I can see all of it. I have no problem with anyone's outcome at all. And Plant said, hey, I lost. There it is. We can leave it right there. Plant said he lost. I'm cool with it. My problem is, what do we always talk about on these shows now? We're like, okay, the outcome was the outcome, but what the fuck were those judges watching? What the fuck was that ref doing? Aren't we always talking about that? Come on, y'all. 117, 111. And then I just now pulled it up for y'all. I didn't know who the fucking judges were. Who were they? Where do we know those judges from? You see what I'm saying? It was 3 of the Fantastic Four. If Russell Moore was there, they'd have completed the goddamn cycle. You understand? Those same 3 judges, y'all. I did a video about them assholes. I told y'all. 117, 111. Come on, y'all. Come on. But look, in closing, Benavidez is up next. After John Ryder, Benavidez is up next. I'm not hearing, I don't want Benavidez to do. After John Ryder, you know, look, I don't know enough about John Ryder to have any like opinion on him. What I will say is this: Canelo winning is for the greater good because it gets us closer to what needs to happen. What needs to happen next is Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to hear it. This is boxing, and I think this is a perfect fight for Canelo to either make a statement that he hasn't lost a step, or just pass the baton, man. Because there's nowhere for him to go. 175, he's not doing anything. 168, there's only Benavidez there. And again, around Benavidez, Morrell, and Billy, there's a lot of smoke for him there. So I think, and that was another thing, that's why I want to take this show. Let me read this super chat really quick. Robert Singleton in that super chat, he said, my beef is with Showtime. How you pay for the pay-per-view and can't get the replay. I want to see the fight again and get another score. Wow.
Good point.
That's crazy.
Good point, Robert.
My thing is this. After the Benavidez fight, regardless of the outcome, because guess what? Canelo can win that fight too. I am perfectly fine with Canelo retiring. I'm fine with it. Because you know why? He has a lot of miles on him as far as boxing is concerned. He's been in the ring since he was a kid. He's made a ton of money. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame, y'all. There's no getting around that. I'm fine with him, win or lose, after Benavidez, just saying, yo, look, I'm done with the sport. Because if he beats Benavidez, do you want to see him in the ring with Billy? I'm asking y'all, you want to see him in the ring with Morrell? Do you want to see him in the ring with Charlo? There's nothing but smoke around him. I'm perfectly fine with him leaving. All right? I'm perfectly fine. What you got on that, Devon?
Yeah, and just to kind of piggyback off that a little bit, my question is, he's going to fight John Ryder. Now, look, if he loses to John Ryder, I mean,
Jesus,
that's a wrap. But let's be realistic. He's not supposed to lose to fucking John Ryder, and he's probably not going to lose to John Ryder. He's probably going to knock him out, and they're going to put a little crown on his head and say, oh, the king is back. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. And, of course, Benavidez is going to be knocking at the door, right? Yep. My question for all the Canelo fans out, you know they're listening, Drew. They love to listen. They can't comment, but they listen.
Yep.
Check it out. My question for you is this. If Canelo beats John Ryder and he gets that little crown on, and they crown him, they say the king is back. If he doesn't fight Benavidez, I'll even do one better, because if he doesn't fight Benavidez, who is now technically speaking, last night, Plant Benavidez was a title eliminator. That was a title eliminator. Benavidez is the number one contender. If Canelo does not fight Benavidez, he needs to be forced to vacate the titles. If he does decide, or if they pressure him, whatever sanctioning body it is, to vacate, and he decides to vacate to avoid David Benavidez, what will you motherfuckers say?
They're gonna justify it.
And I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for you motherfuckers in the shadows. Okay? Because this is exactly what I'm talking about. You can hate on Caleb Plant all you want, but he's stepping in there. He is stepping in there with the top tier competition.
Yep.
So let's keep it real. You want hey Devon, man, you need to show Canelo respect, bro. You better I want to. But he's gonna go fight John Ryder. He's gonna fight John Ryder. Plant just fought Benavidez. Of course, styles make fights, right, Drew? We've been saying that shit on YouTube for over a decade. Styles make fights. Of course, Canelo's gonna fight Plant. People say, "Oh, well, Plant, he's slick and this and that." Man, Plant. Well, listen, Benavidez is a fucking problem for Canelo. Let's keep it real. We all knew that if Plant beats Canelo, he got to beat Canelo. He's got to outbox him beyond a shadow of a doubt, because not even the judges might give it to him. As a matter of fact, if you go back and look at the scorecards of Canelo Plant, one judge only gave Plant 1 round. 1 round.
Hello.
Bro, this shit get me lit, because people don't fucking use their brain. They gave Plant 1 round against Canelo. So, of course, Canelo's going to fight Plant, because he's thinking, man, if I don't knock him out, I'm probably going to get the decision anyways. But you see, that's the difference with Benavidez, because Benavidez might knock his ass out. Benavidez might knock Canelo out. And that's the one thing about a knockout that you can't change a rigged fight. A knockout's a knockout. That's why fighters back in the day in the 40s and 50s, they say, fuck the scorecards. I'm going broke or nothing. If I get knocked out, fuck it. I'm going for it.
What's Canelo's last 3 opponents?
Shit.
So he's fighting John Ryder. Plant, prior to Plant was who?
Triple G, right?
It was Triple G. And then prior to Triple G was Bivol. Plant. It's Canelo, Durrell, Benavidez. Come on, y'all. Look, Caleb, you still invited to the cookout. Fuck that. You still invited, man. Let's not do that to him,
can the man get some chicken? Can he
get some?
Can he get some can he get some apple pie? Can he get some mashed potatoes? Can the man eat?
Can you get some potato salad, macaroni salad? Come on, man. He's still invited. Yeah, don't do that to him, man. You've been riding with him all this
macaroni
time. Come on, man. Potato salad without the raisins.
Somebody give Caleb Plant some macaroni and cheese, please.
Come on, man. Give brother a plate. Fuck. Don't do him like that. Don't do the brother like that. Come on, man. Respect that kid, man. Let's go, man. I'm not throwing him out. For what? It was Benavidez. Can we say that now?
Yeah.
It was Benavidez.
Yeah.
How about this? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. Guess what? Canelo has not. He is not. So after John Ryder's done, this fight is up next, man. Devon, I don't know how they can find you, brother.
Divine Sense Boxing. There's only one. Not hard to find. Only one with the name that will remain and has had the domain for more than 15 years. Yep. And I just fucking strung that shit together off the top. And that's the type of shit that I do on my channel. So if you like passion, if you like things that get a little bit emotional and whatever, that's me. Because I take this shit serious, man. I don't come on here and be like, oh, he's a great fight, and Benavidez is nah, fuck that. There's other channels that do that. Right? Like, so Drew, I appreciate you having me on. I apologize if I interfered with whatever flow that you wanted. But I'm kind of like a solar eclipse sometimes. I don't come around often, but when I do, I shine some light. So
no doubt, bro.
I see you online, and I just want to come on. You started cooking on Canelo. I was like, all right, I can't hold this shit no more. I got a chick in here. She out here waiting for me. I said, look, you gotta wait. She said, yeah, but she said, but I'm ready right now, though. I just took a shower. I said, well, watch some Netflix. But my boy, you're cooking. I got to
tear that ass up. Go tear that ass up. I'm about to go hit this gym right now.
Yeah, hit it. Hit that
leg
shit.
day.
Yes,
30 for 30. 30 for 30, y'all. 30 push-ups for 30 days, y'all. Let's get it. And I see those trophies in the back. That was great work, fam.
I appreciate you. By the way, I owe Knockout Boxing. I owe him, man. I owe him 30 one-arm push-ups, bro. 30 one-arm.
Oh, that's what's up.
I gotta make a video. I'm a man of my word. I had Plant. He had Benavidez, but he had Benavidez by knockout though. So maybe I say, look, I'll do 20.
You can negotiate it. No doubt.
It's all good, man. All right, Drew. I appreciate you, bro. Hit that gym. Yes, sir.
No doubt. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. Tune in tonight. Stormy B-Man's channel, Nerds on Culture. We'll be there talking on nerd stuff. I don't think I'm doing pep talk tonight. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow because the guest she'll be back in her hometown tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. If I do, I'll let y'all know. Know what I mean? But salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat, man. Much love and appreciation. Fuck y'all haters. No diggity doubt, man. The General's on. Let's head over there. Keep the conversation going. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.